So, Elle, you're doing digital marketing.
Yep.
And you'd love to set up your own business. Can you tell me why you want to do that?
Well, I chose to specialise in digital marketing because there's a lot of freedom to it, whether you want to travel or work in other places. You can always keep a continuous base of clients. All you really need is a laptop and Wi-Fi. The reason I want to set up my own business, especially in digital marketing, is because I think so much of people's leisure time, work time, everything is connected to the internet, every device that we touch. The first thing a lot of people do is wake up and they go on their phones, they check their social media feeds. I think that traditional marketing is too focused on face-to-face or over the phone, which requires the potential lead to have to actively press a button or answer a phone, whereas in social media you can target people on a more personable base, and I just think that it's important that marketing needs to continue going down that road of more technological than just someone talking to you.
Have you always been interested in tech then?
Well, I think it kind of comes with the generation as well. You're brought up around it. I've always loved using technology. I've loved being on computers, avid social media fan, since, as I'm sure a lot of people at my age are. I think the trend of people growing up and just the generations that come before us, like I have a little brother who's 8, he's going to know more about tech than I probably ever will, because things that are new to me are just standard to him, and I think that's another important aspect of going into digital marketing. You need to keep ahead of all of this technology, and that's why it interests me a lot, because it's constantly changing. What I'm working on now on my laptop at work or software I'm using will be completely different in 10 years time when I'm possibly looking to open my own business or I'm wanting to get chartered in digital marketing.
Yeah, I think that's very true actually. Technology always does move forward, and I think for people who are interested in change and interested in working in an environment that doesn't stay the same, tech is a great area, it's a great industry to become involved in. So in your where you work now, do you work mainly with men or do you work with other women as well?
In my office we have different sections. I'm actually the only in-house person that does marketing there. But the external company that we use, and also an external consultant that we also use, because as much as I'd like to do everything, I can't yet, I'm still learning, they are both male. And when I go into the external, when we go into the office for meetings there, I'm the only female in there, and I'm also the only person under 20 that goes into there, so both age and gender.
Yeah, well done you. Do you find it puts you off, or does it not bother you?
To be honest, it doesn't bother me. I can understand why it would, but just me as a person, I'm quite loud and spoken, so if a gentleman, doesn't matter how old he is, was to talk down to me, I probably wouldn't have it, which I think is the kind of attitude that a lot of people need to have, male or female, especially in an apprenticeship sort of stance, because you don't want, even though you are learning, you need to go in and you need to be able to make yourself integral to the team. That's how you keep a job, that's how you progress. Same with marketing. And in any aspect, I think it's important to stand your ground, be able to learn, be able to take on board criticisms and things like that, but you need to be yourself. You need to put yourself into your work.
Yes, I think that's very true, and it's also extremely important, isn't it, to have that kind of attitude, to know that people can't just talk down to you. It's about respect, and it's about respect for everybody in the workplace, whether it's a female or whether it's a male, but respect for that person and what they're trying to achieve, but also not being downtrodden because you are the only female in that environment. Because in tech, as we know, there's only 14% of women make up the workforce. So we've got to have a big push to get more women involved in tech, and it's great to hear that you are part of that movement that takes the world forward, and that you're interested in it and you're not put off by working with men. So that's fantastic.
Thank you.